नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। Myself, JVN Dr. Astha Sikarwar, Assistant Professor, Department of Organ of Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today's topic is from Psychology, Anxiety. Anxiety is a feeling of apprehension caused by anticipation of an ill-defined threat or danger that is not realistically based. Anxiety disorders are a group of disorders in which anxiety is the major element. They are the most prevalent group of psychiatric disorders. Normal and abnormal anxiety. It is considered pathological when it becomes abnormally severe, pervasive, sorry, pervasive, persistent, irrational, inappropriate, and handicapping. With optimum level, anxiety can be beneficial. It improves performance. In excess, it causes deterioration in performance. Anxiety symptoms. Physical symptoms, autonomic arousal, somatic symptoms, and psychological symptoms. Types of anxiety disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, phobic disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder. Anxiety disorders associated with substance abuse, dependence, or with a general medical condition are diagnosed according to their etiological factor. Clinical features of GAD. Anxiety is persistent more days than not for more than 6 months. Anxiety is difficult to control and causes significant distress or impairment of functions. Only one third of patients seek psychiatric help. The rest go to other medical specialties with physical complaints. Epidemiology of GAD. Lifetime prevalence 45%, 1 year prevalence 3 to 8%, male to female ratio is 1 is to 2. 50 to 90% of patients have another psychiatric disorder as well. It commonly coexists with other anxiety disorders and with depressive disorders. Generalized anxiety disorder, onset, course, and prognosis. Patients come to clinics usually in their early 20s. Course is chronic, but symptoms may decline with age. Secondary depression is common. Prognosis variable with treatment. Clinical features of panic disorder. Recurrent, spontaneous, and unexpected panic attacks, that is acute episodes of intense anxiety. It may be associated with agoraphobia. About one third of patients. Diagnosis of panic disorder is made if the attacks are repeated, 4 attacks in a month, or if the patient becomes concerned about having additional attacks. Anticipatory anxiety. Panic disorder. This causes gross impairment of functioning. The patient may worry or fear about the implications of the attacks. For example, developing a heart attack, going crazy, or lose control over oneself. This leads to repeated admissions to ICU and costly investigations. The panic attack. A panic attack is a discrete period of intense anxiety that not related to any particular situation or circumstances. It develops abruptly, reaches the peak over 10 minutes, and lasts for limited time, 5 to 30 minutes. During the attack, there is a mixture of physical and psychological symptoms. Palpitation or accelerated heart rate, chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breathing or smoothing sensation, sensation of choking, sweating, chills or hot flashes, trembling or shaking, feeling dizzy, lightheaded, unsteady or about to faint, nausea, abdominal distress, abdominal colics and diarrhea, paresthesis, numbness or tingling, fear of dying, fear of loss of control or going crazy, depersonalization and or derealization. Epidemiology of panic disorder. Lifetime prevalence 3 to 5%, male to female ratio 1 is to 2. Most of the patients have other psychiatric disorder, particularly depressive disorders and other anxiety disorders. Panic disorder. It usually starts in early adulthood. Mean age is 25 years. Chronic course with remissions and exacerbations. Good to excellent prognosis with therapy. Phobic disorder. Phobia is a fear related to a particular object or situation. A phobic disorder is diagnosed if the experienced fear is intense or causes the patient to avoid the phobic object in a manner that limits his activities and impairs his functioning. Types of phobias. According to the phobic object, they are classified into agoraphobia, social phobia, and specific phobias. Agoraphobia. Its name came from agora market. It is intense, irrational fear of being in open places, outside home alone, in a crowd, or generally in places or situations in which escape is perceived by the patient as difficult or embarrassing. Clinical features. Patient fears and avoids wide places, highways, bridges, or crowded places. It may occur alone or in association with panic disorder. Some consider it a consequence of panic disorder as the onset is often triggered by a panic attack in one of those situations. Agoraphobia lifetime prevalence होता है 2 to 6%, male to female ratio 1:2. 50 to 75% of patients have a comorbid panic disorder. Patients may have another anxiety disorder or a depressive disorder. Agoraphobia develop at any age but usually starts in late 20s. जो कोर्स होता है वो chronic है. If there is associated panic, agoraphobia usually improves with reduction in panic attacks. If alone, it is usually resistant to treatment and leads to incapacitation. It may be complicated with substance abuse, particularly alcohol and benzodiazepines, to alleviate anxiety and social distress. Social phobia. There is intense irrational fear of security scrutiny, that is being critically observed by other people in social or performance situations. The person fears that he will act in a way that will be humiliating or embarrassing, that is fear of negative evolution. Clinical feature, the person recognizes that his fear is excessive or unreasonable. Nevertheless, he avoids all the situations in which he anticipates anxiety. Functional impairment is sometimes substantial due to loss of opportunities in education and jobs and due to social restrictions. Epidemiology, lifetime prevalence is 10 to 14%. Male and females are equally distributed, although males seek help more readily due to more significant functional impairment. In females, it is mistaken for shyness, which is sometimes an accepted trait. 25% of patients develop major depression. It usually starts in teens, may start later in life. Course is chronic. Prognosis is good with therapy. It is better in cases with a more delayed onset. Clinical feature, intense irrational fear of a specific object or situation, for example flying, heights, animals, blood, etc., not including the situation mentioned in agoraphobia and social phobia. The phobic situation is avoided or tolerated with intense anxiety or distress. The person recognizes that his fear is excessive and unreasonable. Epidemiology, lifetime prevalence 10 to 25%, 6-month prevalence is 5 to 10%, male to female ratio is 1:2. Specific phobias, onset is usually in childhood, course is chronic, prognosis is good to excellent with therapy. If untreated, it may be worsen or spread to include more objects or situations. Obsessive compulsive disorder. It is an anxiety disorder in which the patient experiences recurrent obsession or compulsions. They are severe enough to be time consuming or cause marked distress or significant impairment in functioning. Obsessions are recurrent, intrusive ideas, thoughts, images, or impulses that cause significant anxiety or distress. Compulsions are repetitive behavior, for example, hand washing, checking, or mental acts, for example, counting, playing, that the person feels driven to perform in response to an obsession. These compulsive rituals are meant to diminish the anxiety caused by the obsession or somehow magically prevent to dread event or situation. The person recognizes that these obsessions and compulsions are excessive and unreasonable. Both obsessions and compulsions are considered egolian, unwanted, or produce anxiety if resisted. Epidemiology lifetime prevalence 2 to 3% across different cultures. It is slightly more common in males than in females. Two-thirds of cases develop major depression. Usually starts in adolescence or early childhood, adulthood. Course is chronic with waxing and waning of symptoms. Prognosis now fair with recent lines of therapy. With the introduction of SSRIs, the prognosis has dramatically improved. However, some cases are intractable. Post-traumatic stress disorder. It is an anxiety disorder produced by exposure to a severe traumatic event, for example, war, violent assault, rape, explosion, torture, natural disasters that involves threat of death, serious injury, or personal safety. It may result from witnessing the traumatic event being inflicted on somebody else. Persistent or re-experiencing of the trauma, efforts to avoid recollecting the trauma, hyperarousal. Chronic course trauma may be re-experienced periodically for several years. Prognosis is worse with pre-existing psychiatric conditions. Etiology of anxiety disorders. Biological factors first, genetic factors, autonomic overactivity, neurotransmitter dysfunction, norepinephrine, serotonin, gamma aminobutyric acid. Etiology of anxiety disorders may psychological factors, learning behavior theory, cognitive theory, overestimation of danger or harm in a given situation, underestimation of the ability to cope with perceived stress. Psychotherapy, supportive psychotherapy, behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, psychodynamic therapy. Management of anxiety disorder behavioral therapy techniques used include exposure techniques, response prevention and stop thought techniques, and relaxation techniques. Cognitive behavior therapy, it can help in co-reacting. It helps in correcting the maladaptive cognitive schemata operating in anxiety disorders, for example, irrational fears of physical or psychological danger or catastrophic fear of immediate physical or mental disaster. Psychodynamic therapy, it can be helpful with selected patient. Its goal is to develop insight into intrapsychic conflicts or personality defects which underlie symptom formation with subsequent positive changes. This is all about anxiety. This session powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.